Peace, spiritual girlies. It is your favorite spiritual girly, Natasha, here with the Spiritual Girly Covenant. Ashe. Happy Tuesday to all of you. I'm super excited to jump into this new moon and Scorpio energy reading. Okay, so y'all know I love my notes. I feel like I do so much better when I actually notes. These are actual notes that I use from studying, and I just feel like it just helps me be a lot more clear, a lot more concise, because I'm a student. I'm a student of life. I'm a student of learning about astrology and tarot and oracle and spiritual energy and divine goddesses and sacred source and all of those good things. So without further ado, I just want to get into it, y'all. So let's get into it. All right, so you guys know, or if you don't know, tomorrow we are entering into a new moon. As you can feel this energy. Let me tell you, the new moon energy be so potent, okay? The new moon energy is extremely potent, and I can tell because I'm always like my most liveliest, my most excited to get things done, especially when it comes to my creativity and my passions. I be so excited to dive in. So if you ain't feeling it yet, you will very soon, because it's here, baby. It actually enters Scorpio tomorrow night, I think around 10:45, sometime like that. However, it's so funny because when I started to do this breakdown for the new moon in Scorpio, I started at 4 p.m. So I knew that this message would be divine for my spiritual girly covenant. Ashe. But today is November 18th, 2025. Ashe. And we are entering into a new moon in Scorpio, honey. And just to throw it out there, you know that Mercury is retrograde in Scorpio. It actually just re-entered Scorpio today and will finish its backward motion until the 29th of November. So we got some real intense Scorpion energy flowing right now. Ashe. So let's get into it. So for those of you who don't know, we're talking about the new moon energy. What is the new moon, or what do we need, or what do we use the new moon energy for? Well, it's a perfect time to enjoy the possibilities set before us, okay? It is a great time to set positive, powerful intentions, as well as have that honest introspection. Ashe. So new moon energies is a great way, or a great time to start a new business venture, a new goal. If you've been wanting to get your workout on, if you've been wanting to change your diet, this will be the perfect time to journal and script and set your intentions, positive, loving intentions that are actually gonna assist you on moving forward and becoming a greater version of yourself. So new moon energy is all about enjoying the possibilities set before us, a great time to set positive, powerful intentions, as well as have that honest introspection. Ashe? Okay, so also I want to point out that Scorpio moons, okay, are very intense, but also suspicious. Scorpios are already suspicious anyway of everything, but new moons really bring it out. It's like it heightens everything, the awareness, the intuition, okay, and the suspicion just shoots through the roof, okay? So this energy is to go deeper into the shadow, all right? So Scorpio moons are great for going deeper into the shadow. Ashe? Okay. So let's get into the Scorpion energy, the Scorpio energy, the Scorpio essence. All right. So we know that Scorpio is a fixed water sign. Okay. Scorpios, however, can be very sensitive, okay, and emotional if they're tapped into their self, if they're tapped into exploring their feelings. And this is generally through their shadow work, through their healing work. So they can be very sensitive, very emotional, sensitive, not also sensitive meaning like, crybabies, even though they can be crybabies sometimes, but sensitive as far as like feeling. They're very intuitive. Scorpios are some intuitive beings. It is a very intuitive energy. So yeah. All right. So another thing about Scorpios is if they think with their feelings, And like I said, are intuitive as hell. I'm just reading my notes. Scorpios also represent the river, which makes it so much because water represents emotions. It represents a deeper mysticism or a deeper inner world. Okay, so it represents going deeper into the shadows. All right, so that is that Scorpio moon energy. Okay, and I want to point out too that it is closest. I'm jumping ahead, but Scorpio moons are is that Mercury retrograde that's closest to Earth. I'm trying to look at my notes. Listen, let me just slow down and not jump ahead. But it was a point that I wanted to make about the Scorpio moon. Or was it Mercury retrograde? Either way, because I know I'm going to say it in here, but it was a point that I wanted to make. Listen, Scorpios represent the river, which makes sense because, again, it's dealing with the inner world, the emotions, the deeper aspects of oneself. So under a new moon, what I want my spiritual girlies to consider or think about under this new Scorpion moon energy, right? And how to harness this energy is think new flows of currency, new identities, okay? New ways of discovering knowledge or unlocking root causes of situations, okay? Also understand that Scorpion or Scorpios rules the reproductive systems. So, for my spiritual girlies, for those of you who've been trying to get pregnant, have some sex under this new moon. Okay? We know that sex magic is real. We know that sex magic works. Okay? I've tried it a couple times. We know that Scorpio rules sex. Okay? Unless, I haven't slept with every Scorpio that exists, but Scorpios are known for having some amazing, magical, passionate ass sex. So if you've been wanting to get pregnant, spiritual girlies, have some amazing sex with your partner under this new moon energy. Ashe. It's also a good time to watch what you're eating and drinking and make healthier changes. So again, if you're looking to start, I don't like to say diet, but if you're looking to start a new way of existing, a new way of thriving, then definitely look at what you're eating, what you're consuming, what you're drinking, and your healthy routine. Are you working out? Are you exercising? Okay. Are you stretching? Are you doing yoga? Are you dancing? Are you doing something that is physically active for at least 35 to 45 minutes a day? Okay. 3 to 4 to 5 times a week. All right. Listen, got to get it in, okay? Also consider that the Scorpion energy or the Scorpion essence is a perfect energy to generate new money. New money or new earning potentials, okay? So if you've been wanting to launch a business or a partnership or a brand, baby, listen, use tonight, tomorrow, and a day or two after, because you have to understand, even though it is a moment of the moon being in that new Scorpion energy, the energy actually is here a couple days before and a couple days after. All right. So you got that pre-new moon and that post-new moon. So this is a great time to journal and script, but I'll get into that. Look, I'm jumping ahead. Okay. So perfect energy to generate new money or new earning potentials. Okay. New shmoney. But please release the power struggles. Release control, be open and compromisable. Okay, especially if you are in a relationship. All right, release the need to control. This is a note to myself. Okay, this is a note to myself because I'm a Capricorn moon and I feel like my Capricorn always wants to be the leader. Okay, and then when you have been someone who has operated in your masculine energy in survival mode for so long, listen, my old timelines was full of cortisol, okay? Was full of the warden energy, okay? It was full of, listen, I don't got to listen to no fucking body. It is my way or the fucking highway, okay? But in this new timeline, babe, I am operating in my divine feminine essence and energy and frequency. And I let my man do his thing with the masculine, okay? Ashe. So release the need to control. Scorpios love control and shit, but that's not going to work if you're in a new timeline where compromising partnership, unity, villages. Like, it's a time to control and lead, and it's a time to fall back. Fall the fuck back. Okay? Especially if you're wanting to avoid confrontation, I'm gonna need you to release the need to control situations. Flow. Okay? Stop resisting. Ashe. So Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, which it actually went into Scorpio again today, November the 18th. So entered Scorpio today. So if you've been feeling very intense energy to change or level up, and or a lot of alone time for reflection, that is why. Okay, we know that Mercury is backwards. It's a time for us to catch up. Okay, catch our breath, reflect, reanalyze, repurpose, realign, all of the re's. Okay, baby, rest, relaxation. This is the perfect time to do so. So if you've been feeling called, right, to want to change and level up, or if you've been sitting back and just kind of strategizing and structuring how you want to show up, or how you want to level up, or how you want to how you want this transformation or this new rebirth to look, this new identity of yours to look, this is a great time to do so. Okay, also it's the perfect time to get to the core of problem areas. So if you've been having inner conflict within a relationship, okay, this is the perfect time to address that energy. Be honest, be open, be transparent, okay, with yourself and with others. Ashe. All right, so couple tips for my spiritual girlies under this new Scorpio moon. One, set intentions. We know this. New moon energy is all about setting intentions. So set intentions about your path, your business, the goals you want to achieve, the person that you are becoming or returning to. Set intentions. Be intentional, y'all. All right. Also, wear your evil eye jewelry. This made me think about my best friend. Shout out to my best friend, Rochelle Belly. She's a Virgo. She always tells me to get some evil eye jewelry and to wear it, and she's always wearing her evil eye jewelry. But wear your evil eye jewelry or your talisman, okay? Because the hate is so strong right now. Spiritual girlies, the hate is strong. I don't really feed it. I don't really pay it any attention, but I've sensed it. I've seen it in my readings. I've seen it with my own eye. It is so prevalent, and it is because the spiritual girlies are literally transforming right now. We are literally alchemizing. We are literally manifesting. We are literally quantum leaping. We are timeline jumping into some rich shit, some rich bitch shit, okay? This is some rich bitch energy. And anytime you are in your rich bitch energy or rich sis energy, okay, you are going to have the hate. So wear your evil eye jewelry or your protection talisman or your gems that you use to ward off evil energy, evil eye, jealousy, envy, hate, all of that, because it is strong, baby. It is turned the fuck up right now. Okay, last tip for the spiritual girly. Journal. Oh my gosh, why are y'all not journaling and scripting? Baby, how you think I got to this timeline? I wrote my way here, okay? I did the work, but I literally wrote the kind of house I wanted to live in, the kind of man I wanted to date, how I wanted our relationship to be. Now, everything ain't to a T, but baby, damn near. The universe actually gave me a lot better than what I was writing. So journal, script. It is so powerful and potent. Use a pen, baby. I'm always writing in cursive and pen. Use a pen, okay? It makes it permanent. It makes it real. It brings it out of the mind into the material world. It brings it out of the spiritual into the material. It is great for attracting and assisting in your manifestations. Sis, journal and script what you want to happen and meditate on what that looks like. You got to meditate on what that looks like. You have to visualize it. Through meditation, through your visualizations, not only do you see it, but you can literally feel it. Okay? I can feel the joy from looking at my account and seeing all them goddamn zeros. Okay? And I mean zeros and commas. Okay, I can literally visualize and I can feel the great feeling of like having this spiritual girly covenant community and like checking it with my spiritual girlies from all over the globe. Ashe, and doing healing and wellness retreats. Ashe, online and in person. I could literally feel it when I visualize and script it. So journal, imagine, meditate on what that looks like and feel like. Ashe. So we're going to close out with affirming, okay? With an affirmation, and I'm going to do a quick card pull because you know we got to have the divine sacred source energy close us out with clarity or confirmation. Ashe. But before we get into that, I just want us, me, you, my fellow spiritual girlies, okay? Affirm with me. I am a sacred vessel, transmuting what was sent to destroy me into what will employ me, build me, and serve me. Ashe, again, okay? I am a sacred vessel, transmuting what was sent to destroy me into what will employ me, build me, and serve me. And so it is, and so shall it be in both the physical and spiritual realms, dimension, timelines, and spaces. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I wish I had my Tibetan bowl so I can ding, ding, but ashe, 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 okay? It's just as powerful. Ashe. Well, let's get into this reading. Let's see what divine sacred source energy, what they have for us. What it has for us. They, it, the great mother, the benevolent universe, our spiritual guides, our ancestors known and unknown in both the physical and spiritual spaces and places, times, timelines, dimensions, and realms. Ashe, because we know that our soul and spirit, right, speaks to us through signs, symbols, and synchronicities. Ashe, and I'm just a bridge, like you are too, between heaven and earth, here to assist us, me, you, we, humanity on a large scale, to decode and decrypt signs, symbols, and synchronicities. What is divine sacred source energy having to say about this energy and what we need to do? Ashe, this new moon, what you got for us, divine sacred source energy, great mother, spirit, the benevolent energy of the universe. Close us out with a great message. What do we need to know during this time? What is a message? What is a step that we need to take during this time? Ashe. Ooh. We got source. Source energy. Y'all see that one? Okay. This is divine sacred source energy saying that you are source. And that you are filled with the source energy to create, to design. Ashe. Source energy is an infinite energy where you can pull from to literally create. Okay. To also draw from ideas, manifestations. Ashe. So tap into source energy, whatever that looks like for you. The great mother, God, creator. Okay, we all know that we are a representation of that divine sacred source energy. And this is just a reminder that you are source, that you have source energy within you. And that is a very pregnant and potent and fertile energy. Ashe. Another card was honeymoon. Okay, honeymoon. So I feel like with this new Scorpion energy, at least that's how I've been feeling today, honeymoon, baby. This is the bliss stages, okay? This can also be indication of new loving energy within your life, or within your new union or partnership that you just entered, or with a new opportunity that was just handed to you, or a new opportunity is about to be handed to you. Okay, enjoy it. Enjoy this stage right here. Enjoy this new timeline that you are entering or that you have been on, baby. The honeymoon is here. Ashe, enjoy that. And then we pulled the stillness card. Okay, so under this new moon in Scorpio, you are being asked to be still. Okay, stillness allows for you to tap into your innate powers, energy, and abilities. Stillness allows for you to hear the great mother. It allows for you to hear yourself, what you're thinking, what you're feeling. It allows for you to process, Ashe, the new beginnings, the new energy. Ashe, it also allows for you to, with that going deeper into the shadows, it allows for you to work through that and be honest and to really have deep transformation at this time. Okay, so Spirit is saying chill, baby. And last but not least, honor your word. Honor your fucking word, period. Okay, honoring your word looks like showing up as a person you say you are, doing what you said that you were gonna do. Okay, not going back on your word. Also, stop gossiping. Spiritual girlies don't gossip. Okay, we meditate, we pray, we do work, we do magic. We don't gossip because we know that our words are very powerful. We know that when we speak, we are speaking to create our new timelines, to create our holier, luxurious, utopian timelines. Not to hate, not to gossip, not to downplay, not to cause chaos, but to literally build. Okay, and to create. So honor your word in this time. Ashe, going into this new year, we're going into the year of the one. Okay, words are powerful, and with you being source, you better watch what you say, but you also better honor what you say and show up as who you say you are. Be who you say you are. Also, for those of you who have not activated your throat chakra, Spirit is telling me, baby, you need to start speaking your fucking peace. Speaking your peace and then speaking your peace. Don't let that go over your head. Ashe? All right. Spiritual girlies, as you can see, the sun is now going down. I'm about to go in and spend the rest of this evening with my fiance and my babies. And I appreciate you guys. Okay, take this time, play the video back if you need to. Keep in mind all of the good gems that I shared with you today. If you haven't already done so, join the Spiritual Girly Covenant group by downloading my app in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. That's Naturally You Cosmetics. That's the word naturally, the letter U, not Y-O-U, but the letter U, Cosmetics. It is a free app that you can download for my Apple users and my Android users. It's a free app where you can shop my all natural skincare products, but you can also join the Spiritual Girly Covenant group. I have some great membership benefits, and it's a way that you can just kind of keep up and have that community with you on the go at all times. Ashe, so tap in, learn more if you feel called to, book me for a reading if you feel called to, support your girl by shopping my skincare if you feel called to. So until next time, I love you guys. Peace.